and the world is holding the strings. You felt it, the heat behind your ribs when someone insults you, the shaking in your hands after an argument, the paralyzing anxiety of a life that feels out of control. That isn't passion. That's a leak in your power. If you don't master your mind, the world will turn you into a tool for its own chaos. Fixing your life doesn't start with your bank account or your relationships. It starts with a brutal, no-nonsense reconstruction of your mind. The biggest mistake you're making is negotiating with your weakness. You tell yourself, just one more hour of sleep, or I'll start tomorrow. Every time you make a deal with your excuses, the version of you that is disciplined and confident is being suffocated. The Stoics didn't seek comfort. They trained for adversity because they knew that every temptation resisted was a victory for the soul. You must kill the version of yourself that keeps making excuses. There is no peace without discipline, and there is no greatness without sacrifice. The moment you stop making deals with your weakness is the moment the healing actually begins. Stop handing the remote control of your nervous system to strangers. It is not things that disturb us, but our opinions about them. Two people can hear the same insult. One laughs, the other carries it like a knife for weeks. The difference isn't the words, it's the reaction. Every time you snap, overthink, or spiral, you are giving away your power and becoming predictable. People who can't control their reactions are easily manipulated. Real strength is the ability to pause, separate the facts from the emotional fog, and respond with calm power. Your peace is your responsibility, not the world's. You know exactly what you need to do, but you don't do it because your feelings scream louder than your discipline. Motivation is a scam. It's an emotional high that fades. Discipline is a decision. The weak wait for motivation, but the strong rely on a system. Every time you do the hard thing, the gym when you're tired, the tough conversation you're avoiding, you are building mental armor. We suffer more in imagination than in reality. Stop fearing discomfort and start chasing it, because the things you avoid today will become the regrets you carry tomorrow. Real change is lonely, ugly, and painful, but it is the only road to becoming unshakable. You are addicted to noise. Between notifications, gossip, and endless scrolling, your mind is scattered across 100 different directions. If you are everywhere, you are nowhere. You must protect your focus like your life depends on it. A distracted mind is a wasted life. Cut the digital noise, create a sacred space for deep work, and train your attention like a muscle. A focused man is a dangerous man because he can actually build something that lasts. Your ability to fix your life is directly tied to your ability to ignore the meaningless. Stop seeking permission to grow. It is incredible how much we love ourselves yet value the opinions of strangers over our own. If you are afraid of looking weird or being misunderstood, you will stay average forever. Your growth will make people uncomfortable. They will mock your new habits because your discipline highlights their laziness. A Stoic lives according to truth, not popularity. No one is coming to save you, and no one is obligated to believe in you. The moment you stop needing approval is the moment you truly become powerful. Greatness has always been a lonely road. Walk it with pride. Silence is a superpower that most people leak away through their mouths. We live in a world where everyone wants to look wise, but no one wants to do the work to become wise. The more you speak, the more you reveal your insecurities and your plans. Silence isn't weakness, it's calculated presence. Let your actions speak 10 times louder than your words. You don't need to clear your name or explain your boundaries to the small-minded. Work in the dark and let your results do the talking. While others perform for attention, you must focus on becoming powerful. Own your mistakes without the poison of shame or the crutch of excuses. Most people run from their failures, blaming the economy, their upbringing, or their luck. But ownership is what sets you free. Did you waste years in a toxic cycle? Own it. Did you betray your own standards? Own it. Not to drown in guilt, but to stand up and say, I failed, but I will never go back. You cannot fix a life you refuse to be honest about. Stand in the fire of your own truth, take full responsibility for your past, and rise with a purpose that is stronger than your history. Discomfort is your greatest teacher. Stop running from it the moment things get quiet or difficult. When most people feel uncertain, they reach for food, social media, or entertainment to numb the feeling. Growth lives on the other side of that tension. Every heartbreak and every rejection is preparation, not punishment. If you stop fearing discomfort, you become unstoppable. The next time it hurts, remind yourself, this moment isn't meant to be comfortable. It's meant to make me stronger. Finally, stop living in your head and start living in your actions. All the quotes, all the philosophy, and all the videos mean nothing if your daily life contradicts them. You say you value time, but you waste it. You say you want peace, but you gossip. Don't explain your philosophy. Embody it. Waste no more time arguing about what a good person should be. Be one. When your actions match your values, you become dangerous to your own weakness. The Stoics left the blueprint, but you have to build the structure. Fix your mind, and you fix your life. If you are ready to stop being a victim of your emotions and start being the master of your soul, drop a yes in the comments. Would you like me to create a focused summary of these rules for you to save as a daily reminder?